Okay. cannot express how good it feels to have what I just finished done. To have all the rigid foam insulation in there, surrounded by the Great Stuff spray foam, and to have it, the front section there, all set. I just have to trim it off. And this front sections are now complete. I just need to sheet it and that's it. I'll have a platform to work on. Oh, I am so happy. Isn't that beautiful? When you spend the last, I think I tore into this the middle of February, and it's the 9th of March today. So it's been almost 3 weeks of just working on the floor. Well, and ripping the walls out and building the window boxes, but you see my point. It's very nice to have this done. This part done. So I can move on to the next. Just gonna grab a beverage. And sit down and take a break. Is that high enough? That is not high enough. I want the next one. Oh, hey. Right over there. Feels good to just sit back and take a minute after finishing all that. Thoughts thus far. I was beginning to lose motivation working on that top section because it was such cramped quarters. And the thought of framing that front wall was a little daunting, but I had to break that down into smaller steps. And what can I do to make this easier? So, finishing the floor and sheeting it maybe later today, tomorrow. I gotta let the spray foam set and trim it off. So, likely be a tomorrow job. I was beginning to lose some motivation. When you spend that much time working on something and you don't really make a ton of progress, it didn't seem like I had made a ton of progress. It begins to be a little, begins to take my energy away. But to have the rigid foam in, I can now sheet that and I can frame the walls out, spray foam the inside of the sides of the roof where I can't reach with rigid foam. Run my wiring. I believe I have to the batteries are going beside the furnace, I do believe. propane furnace. So the way it sits right now is, with my hand, inside that cupboard, yeah, you have the furnace and the open space, and then you have the hoses to fill up the freshwater tank with. So I'm going to put the batteries right here, and then the furnace is essentially right here. There is, I mean, I guess I could just show you, but I don't really feel like getting up right now, so. I have to plan out accordingly because I need to put, the battery's going to go down there. I need two 12-volt fuse boxes that are going to go down there. The main positive and main negative are going to go down there, plus all the cables. So it's going to be a very cramped space, I think. My brain is telling me to get up and show you the space, but my heart kind of just wants to sit here and appreciate what I've just accomplished. So I think I'm going to do that for another couple minutes. Because I can. It's a super nice day out. It's supposed to get up to, I think they said 4 degrees above zero, so that will be very nice. Anyway, let's show you that space. I'm gonna take you off of the tripod. Alright, so propane furnace. And then we have this cupboard. So the propane furnace is right there. And I'm not going to keep the batteries in these, but they're kind of just there to keep them a little bit warmer. So as you can see, the freshwater hose is right there. Comes down there, and then the tank hooks up to there. So what I was thinking was, obviously batteries right there. And there's going to be a battery warmer under there, which is, I think, is 1/4 of an inch thick. I was thinking main positive, main negative. And then possibly the 12-volt fuse boxes on the back wall. And I had to figure out some place to mount the inverter. Because I guess the other thing I could do is hook all the cables up and stuff like that for the batteries, and run all of the positive and negative to the main positive, main negative, put the fuse boxes on the back wall, and then I could have everything at a certain height and then put a shelf in here and then mount the inverter on top. I don't know. I have to get creative with this space. I mean, it's a big cavity, but it's I guess the other thing I could do is put there's a stud right there. So what I could do is put a, where's my finger? A stud or a shelf, basically, basically on top of the furnace. Need to get some light in there somehow. That's better. So I could go, I don't know how much clearance this furnace needs, but this is all open space. So I could do, I don't know, I feel like I should use this space and this space, not just have it open air. So anyway, that is what that cavity looks like. And I'm going to put foam on that back wall. And likely I will put foam. I'll probably unmount. You see that? Not really. And unmount that and move these both over. And I'll probably put foam on this wall as well. And then, my plan was to repurpose this area. This is the former pantry, or the closet, I guess you'd call it. I was going to put a platform at the same height as this in here. So it'd be about there-ish. And then for the depth that this is, I was going to cut a cavity in here, probably the full height, and I was going to have this as like a shelf for up in the bed area. I don't know how. I don't know how high I would go. I might go up to the top. I also might want to put a cabinet there that opens up that way, like opens up, and the same on that side. But I feel like a recessed shelf in here would be a better use of space. I don't know. Don't know what to think there. The goal was to mount. So this is the thermostat for the furnace. So the plan was to mount the, like, do the battery monitor and the charge controller. What else do I have? Oh, and the inverter on switch. So there's going to be a few things here. Oh, and I'm going to also have a diesel heater monitor, so that will probably go underneath the thermostat, if there's enough room in there to get all the wiring back there. So anyway, that's the plan. I'm not sure what else I'm going to be doing today, so if I do anything else, I will pick up the camera if I remember. I'm getting hungry, so I think I'm going to go in for lunch. And yeah, don't really know what else to update you on or tell you, but if I don't pick up the camera, and end up ending this one here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for coming along on this journey with me. And we'll see you in the next one. Hey everyone. Little update. I am laying on a new surface. I'm pretty excited. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? 1 second and I will show you the rest. I put my shoes back on. And I will show you. Look at that masterpiece. Except for where my butt was laying. I caulked that, and we're gonna beat a silicone around the whole thing. But yeah, got a nice new surface to lay on and work on, and I keep getting slivers. Anyway, wanted to share that with you, so there we are. Once again, thanks for watching, following on the journey. Yeah, see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.